Nice to meet you. Welcome to Whispers Gym. I'm guessing this is your first time here, as we've only recently opened. My name is John, and I'm one of the personal trainers here. Before I start the hard sell, let me take you on a tour of the available amenities. While this looks, for all intents and purposes, to be a gym like any other, we try to bring a unique and more complete approach to fitness and well-being. We offer many services, all of them to the highest quality. Our goal is your goal, so to speak. Our raison d'etre, the purpose and genesis of this project, which culminated into a gym, is to bring new insight into personal fitness. Fitness isn't just for the body, but the mind and the soul. Lifting a weight isn't that complex, nor is running on a machine. For success, what is required is a shift in attitude. Whispers Gym takes the holistic approach. A balance must be maintained, as good health isn't a destination, but a journey that encompasses food, exercise, and relaxed contentment. Since this is a journey, there's no shortcuts, no 6-minute abs, or trendy hip diet to brag about to your friends. Here we hope to help you find the balance. Now onto some of the tools required. Cardio. We have everything your heart could desire. Running machines, elliptical trainers, stair machines, and the like. Most of our programs entail about 50% CV, so you'll get very accustomed to these machines. Weight training. It's amazing how toning some of the body's key big muscle groups, like glutes and hamstrings, can help with weight loss and make you enjoy your shape in the mirror a little more. Don't worry, another misconception is that lifting weights magically turns you into a bodybuilder, but the truth is you'll need to use steroids to get big. There's cool down and stretching rooms. Well, I say cool down, but it's actually one of the warmest parts in the gym. This is to help encourage the softening of the muscles and allow for a deeper stretch. These rooms are also used for yoga class. We cater for all levels, and the classes are mixed primarily for scheduling reasons, to allow the most flexibility with our members' hours. Showing up late is okay for just about all of our classes. The one exception is the more meditative and still classes. As you can see, there's a sign saying room closed. The room is now off limits. Also, if you have to leave the class for any reason, readmittance is not allowed. If you've forgotten an item, you need to talk with someone at the front desk who'll fetch it for you. Additionally, mobile phones going off in the middle of a class is a serious infraction. You'll find we're surprisingly strict about these things and will terminate a membership. Our reasoning is it interrupts and destroys the goal of the still and meditative classes for other members. We try to guarantee no distraction while people are unwinding and relaxing. Don't worry if you fall asleep, that's fine. But if you start snoring, unfortunately, the instructor must wake you. All too often, the images of beauty the media like to sell are unobtainable, a work of Photoshop fiction. A lot of people quit simply because they start with unrealistic goals and quickly become disappointed because the results aren't fast enough. Hence, why a complete industry is based on the lie. Instant results. The true secret to fitness you won't see advertised in the infomercial is the boring stuff we already know but don't want to accept. Hard work, sensible eating, and patient perseverance. The last of these is the most important. Sometimes we can miss a workout day or eat the big piece of cake, but if we lose patience, then there's the risk of undoing all the good work. For some people, unhealthy living is an addiction and should be treated as such, meaning we need to treat the mind and see how an unhealthy relationship with food can be resolved. A dirty word these days is responsibility. There's always a reason to do something. An acknowledgement must be made that I'm in control. It's my hand that puts the food in my mouth. Most people don't like to face this, but it's more important than any workout you'll ever do in this gym. Sorry about that. Might have gotten a little preachy there, but in this gym your mind will have to lift some heavy weights too. This might surprise you, but we also have a supervised kitchen for our team of kitchen coaches to use. They know it all when it comes to nutrients and macronutrients. This is part of the holistic approach. You'll spend more time in the kitchen than this gym. If you want to get real results, that's where you'll do your hardest workouts. We acknowledge that many members prepare meals for both themselves and family. The goal here is to show you how everyone can be fed wonderful food. The classes generally have teams, and there's a suggestion box and poll run on our website, so people can vote for what specific subjects they'd like covered, be it vegetarian or vegan meal prep, or why fish and white meat are better for you. Part of the kitchen is a health bar for nutritious nourishment after a hard workout. Fruit can be actually bad for you if taken too frequently or made too sweet. There are such things as bad fruit, but people are too busy abusing themselves with refined sugar products that getting them to eat any fruit is a success story. But I'll leave that subject to the kitchen coaches. But we do have a 2 smoothie limit. We don't like people driving under the influence of fructose. And finally, we have a pool and sauna with a team of certified masseuses and masseurs, depending on your preference. Trained primarily for sports therapy, but using holistic ideas like essential oils and aromatherapy, either for relaxation or recovery from strains and injuries. While off-site, we've access to a physiotherapist for more general concerns. So there it is, the grandeur. What do you think? Okay, we've got daycare across the street. Yeah. We do sell health supplements and some other health equipment, like most of the items we use in our yoga class. Free weights, kettlebells, dumbbells, barbells, heart rate monitors. I would recommend picking up one of those. They're very helpful when it comes to pacing your workouts and keeping the intensity at the right level. We even sell things like neti pots and aromatherapy kits. Best thing is, once you finish up here, why not head over and have a look? There's nothing like a bit of retail therapy after a hard workout. Well, we're open 24/7 and we don't close for public holidays. It's a bit rough on the staff. One thing I mentioned is we do our cleaning at night between 1 AM and 4 AM. You may be asked to move on to another piece of equipment while the cleaning crew are working. Otherwise, the gym is essentially quiet. Our busiest hours are generally between 5 AM to 9 AM, and then again from 5 PM to 11 PM weekdays. Alright, so are you interested in joining? Okay. Let me take your name and address and some other details. So, what's your name? Address? Primary contact? Now, the email is optional, but we'll send you a password so you can access our online web resource. We do limited internet streaming of our kitchen coaches and audio only for our guided meditation classes. Now, this is purely for members only. Person to contact in case of emergency and their number. Your doctor, their number. Make sure to schedule an appointment for your first visit. We do a consultation with you to find your current fitness level and talk about your goals, and we'll then draw up a program that fits your needs. Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you.